Hi everyone, so in this chapter I'm gonna try to get the true ending. I'm very excited to see how this game really ends, since, well, the safe ending has been like kind of fire, like it has been really cool, maybe using the characters changed very much, and I just really appreciate this game. Like I didn't quite appreciate it that much at first because the bad endings were not as good. Well, I have to accept that the X ending was quite surprising and quite terrifying as well. But yeah, still, the safe ending was one of the best ones. I hope the true one is good. And so I'm here in the part where you have to decide to pick door number 4 or door number 5. It is obligatory to pick door number 4. That, if I recall correctly, was the one like the third class cabin. Could it be? I'm not kind of sure, but then you have to go through door 7, which was the operation room, I think, and then you have to go through door 1. That I think there were also those like little rooms in which you had. Now you remember that room with the mirrors and you have to reflect light and stuff like that. Well, one of these places, I think, and then what you have to do is to pass the story checks, because if you don't, that will lead to the X ending. And the 4 story checks that you have to pass are you have to get that bookmark from Santa. You remember that bookmark with the clover? Then it says here, when asked, I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first, you had to answer, it struck Junpei as rather odd. And then in this room where you had that little box where you had to unlock, like counting like the molecules or stuff like that from this elements, when 7 asks something, you have to answer, do you know about oh my god, Ice 9? And then in the operation room, you have to give Clover the bookmark. I think that is what you have to do. And I hope I do everything good and I don't mess up. And then, if you haven't cleared the safe ending, you would get a coffin ending. But if you cleared it, you would get a true one. And it says here, do not bother with the coffin ending, it just simply cuts off with a to be continued before the library. Clearing the true ending will clear the coffin ending icon as well. So that is basically what we're going to do. And, well, so let's get right into it. I will continue filming if there's anything interesting, and or basically just reminding you of the story checks and stuff like that. So that is what I'm gonna do. So I will see you. Goodbye. By the way, just a little funny thingy. I don't know if we saw this in the original gameplay of this room, but when you touch this, June turns red and says, oh my god, it's double, and Junpei asks if it's her fever, and she says, oh my god, it's a little bit too early for that. Oh my god, they definitely like each other. I don't know, I just thought it was funny. Okay, goodbye. Here we are with the bookmark thing, okay? Okay, so we have to get this, and the first story check will be passed, I think. So yeah, goodbye. Here again, another story check. You have to see that it did seem rather odd. I think that is a story check, okay? But yeah, so I will see you in the next one. Yeah, so you have to choose here, door 7, and that's it. Here, another story check. Do you know about Ice 9? And that's it. Here, I think this is the last story check. You have to give her the 4-leaf clover. Yeah, I think that's it, the last one. And yeah, I will see you. And here you have to pick door 1. I guess we'll meet again once everything changes or whatever, I don't know. So that is what we're gonna do. Goodbye. Here, the dialogue changes. When I look like the kid trying to describe a dream. Okay, no. When Ace asks you to give him your pocket watch, Junpei says, "But I wanted to get rid of Ace. I sent him to the wheelhouse at the beginning for a reason. I want to talk to Clover alone. There is something I want to ask her. And I don't want anyone to overhear us. I'm pretty sure Clover won't talk if there's anyone else around. I'm a little desperate to send him back. He has to live. Let me check. Okay, no. Well.
What was that about? Why are you looking at me like that?
No. It's not like that.
What is it like then?
I just wanted to hear the rest of the story. I didn't get a chance to ask you until now.
What story?
How about the experiment, remember? The one you started to tell me in the operating room? You said something about an experiment that happened here 9 years ago.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to talk about that right now. I'm just not in the mood, okay? You understand, right? I'm just keep thinking about my brother. I can't stop. I mean, who would do something like that to my brother? I can't forgive them. I'm not gonna let them get away with it. They're going to pay for it, I promise. So, Junpei, who do you think did it?
Well, if what Seven says was right, then there would have to at least be 2 of them. You need at least 3 people to open up the number doors, and if you suspect the snake, that means at least 2 other people.
You're right, so what does that mean?
Well, if we just look at the bracelet numbers, we should be able to figure it out. Who could have opened door 3 with the snake? Well, really, who, or who, and who?
You mean it could have been 4 people?
Well, technically, it's possible.
I don't know. That doesn't seem very likely.
Well, it's not like... What are the odds of 4 people cooperating to killing a snake? I don't know. Why?
I'll tell you later. Why don't we just assume it was only 2 people for now?
Oh, okay. Let's do that then.
Then who did you think it could be?
Which 2 bracelet numbers added to 2 would give the digital root of 3? Wow. Digital root of 3. Okay, and added to 2, it says 2 plus... Okay, let me figure it out. Wait. Okay, I just calculated it, and it would be Santa and 7. And they are here. Would it be Santa and 7? The digital root for a snake Santa and 7 is 3. Wait, hold on. Are Santa and 7 the killers?
What's wrong?
Well, I thought about it and...
That's what I thought. Santa and 7. If it was 2 people, then that's the only combination that works.
Hey, wait a minute there. Don't you think it's a little bit too early to be jumping into conclusions? Well, all I said is that those 2 would have been able to open door 3 with your brother. There might be other possibilities.
Well, what are the possibilities? Are you saying, did you think it would be 3 or 4 people? I don't really think that is likely.
Why not?
Can I borrow your pen and paper?
Yeah, here. What is this?
These are the combinations for 3 or 4 people. These 8 combinations are the only possible ones.
I see.
Junpei?
Yeah?
I can trust you, right?
Of course. Why would you need to ask that?
Really?
Yeah.
So then, I should get rid of B, D, G, and H, right?
Of course, just cross them out. And you should take off yours too, the ones with 4.
So what does that leave?
A and E. Wait, it can't be A because June is on it.
Why?
Because June is in that one. There is no way in hell she'd do something like that.
Are you sure?
I bet my life on it.
Okay then, so we can cross off A too, right?
Yeah.
Well, what have we got left?
E.
Do you know what this means?
Everyone besides me, you and June would be working together.
Do you think that is likely? If there were 4 people working together, they wouldn't be very cautious. I don't think they'd try that hard to hide what they were doing if they outnumbered us, right?
Well, you do have a point.
And besides, if Ashe...
No, it can't be. No. Why did I mention his name on accident? Do I hate him that much that he's inside my brain all the time? I just feel bad right now. Okay, let's keep going.
And besides, if Ashe and 7 are working together, They could have easily gotten rid of me when I went to the shower room with them. But they didn't. They didn't even try anything. And if they were the killers, why would they?
I see. Anyway, I understand now. It seems pretty unlikely that it was as many as 3 or 4 people.
Yeah.
Then that means there's a good chance it was Santa and 7.
And that is how it looks.
But how would they do it? Why would they do it?
Their motive.
Have I interrupted something? What is it? There was something I want to speak with you about, Junpei. Could you come with me for a moment?
Go ahead.
Okay. What did you want to talk about? There was something I wanted to check. Yeah, what is that? If you'll excuse me. What the hell are you doing? I'm just checking. No, stop! Just as I thought. Okay. Oh well. What exactly are those pieces of paper hiding in your pocket? You switched them, didn't you? When you bought it? Well, can't say that I care. I managed to get through the number door I wanted, despite of your mischief. Then why did you... simple curiosity. I hope you won't think ill of me for it. Well, this also happened in other of the endings, but I don't... Well, damn. Oh, alright, so I'll continue investigating this. Here I am in the captain's quarters, and I was skipping the dialogues, and then he says this. Basically I was like in escape, and then suddenly he just paused there, so I think this is new. But okay, let's read it. Well, even if he wasn't one of us, there's no way that man could be 0. Don't you get it? The letters that spell 0 on the screen, the captain's clothes he got on, and of course the bracelet with a 0 on it. It is too obvious. Look, there's a 0 right here. This dead body is 0. Isn't that kind of fishy?
You're right. Only an idiot wouldn't see through something like that.
No, that is not the point. I'm not trying to make fun of them for thinking a trick like this would work. I'm sure they didn't think it would work, which makes me wonder, why did they do it? I think this is a challenge from the person who's really behind of all of this. He's making fun of us. Don't you get it? If whoever killed this guy really wanted to think this corpse was 0, they'd never put a bracelet on him. Walking around with a 0 bracelet would that be like hanging a sign around your neck that said, I did it. Anyone with a brain would be able to see that this guy is supposed to look like everything 0 is supposed to be. Just like we did. The killer must have known we wouldn't think he was 0, and put bracelet on him anyway. Do you know why?
Why?
Like I said, he's mocking us. Too bad, suckers. This isn't 0. Who's the real me then? It's it you can catch me. It's a same bad joke a lot of criminals like to play. They'll just sit back and watch people run in circles.
That is really twisted, but it almost seems kind of childish.
Yeah, you're right. It's really childish. It's just like a game to whoever this person is. That is what seems funny to me. Alright, let's get back to the point. Who killed this man?
I don't know.
And what is this guy's deal? Who is he?
How would I know that? If I knew anything, I would have told you.
You have no idea who he is?
Why would I?
We should check and see if he's got anything on him that might tell us who he is. Give me a hand here, Clover.
Huh?
We're gonna flip him over. How else are we gonna search his pockets? Okay, fine. I'll get to it. Here we go. Hey, it's the... yeah, okay. Oh god. This man, he's dead, isn't he?
Huh?
No. It's not just... I just didn't really think about it until right now. If his bracelet's off, that means he's dead.
Well, that is pretty obvious that he's dead. You don't really need to look at his bracelet to figure out that he's dead.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It is pretty obvious. He looks a lot better than the other bodies we've seen through, you know? I mean, if there wasn't all this blood, he'd almost look like as if he was still alive. Well, I don't think so. I mean, I know it's kind of a messed up thing to say, but he kinda has it better, you know? Dying from a bone going inside of you. I mean, that is just... Some of the snake's bones went right through his skin. I think the explosion must have thrown him against the wall or something. There was a broken bone just sticking out of his left arm. And
What did you just say?
Oh, man. I am so sorry. I shouldn't have said it. I really don't know what I was thinking. I mean...
No, that is not what I was talking about. What did you say about his arm?
Arm?
Yes, his left arm. You said it, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I did, but... I mean, didn't you see it too?
Of course not. I could barely look at him. There was no way I was going to see those details. Are you sure it was his left arm?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
And he had a broken bone, right?
What the hell are you getting at here?
Just shut up and answer me.
Yeah, he did. It was pretty bad too. The bone was sticking out of the arm. Clover? What's wrong? Look, I'm sorry if I said anything.
Thank you.
Huh? What are you?
Thank you so much, Junpei.
Oh, this is adorable. Hey, what is going on with you?
I'm sorry, I'm so happy.
Why?
The pot in the shower room, it isn't his, it isn't my brother.
Huh?
It's not Snake.
Why on earth would you think that?
Because his left arm is... I'm sorry, I really shouldn't be talking about this, but he's still alive. I'm so happy. I'm so glad. Junpei, you were right. No matter what happens, you can never lose hope. You have to remember what's most important, and that is to have faith and have love. If you can remember all of this, that will bring you good luck.
That's...
I only made it here because you gave me this. I was suspicious of everybody, and I was angry and miserable. But because I have this four-leaf clover, because of what you said to me,
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Junpei.
You really want to thank somebody who should be... somebody? You should be thanking Santa.
Santa? Why?
Well, he was the one who gave me this thing. And the words from each leaf, I got it from him too. Uh-huh. Hmm?
Did Santa really tell you those things?
Yeah, he did. Did I say something wrong?
No, not at all. In fact, this could be really good news, I think.
Well, that doesn't tell really much about his personality. It's just some knowledge that he had. You think?
Santa knew about the words and the clover. The only people who should know about it are the other subjects.
Subjects?
The other people who were in the experiment 9 years ago, with my brother and me. But he's blind, and I was part of the Nevada test group, so neither of us would be able to recognize the faces of the people who were on this boat.
Whoa, time out! Let's just calm down for a second, okay? Let's start from the top. Don't start with the end, and then jump to the middle. You gotta start with 1, then move to 2, and 3, and 4, and so on. If you don't tell me stuff in the right order, I'm never gonna be able to figure it out.
Okay.
Alright, let's start with the experiment. What happened on this boat 9 years ago?
You know about morphogenic fields?
Morphogenetic fields. Alright, how about this? Theory of the telepathic mechanism. I think Lotus mentioned something like that.
Telepathy, huh? Well, that isn't really it, but I suppose it's similar.
So, they were testing telepathy on the ship?
Yeah, I guess so.
What exactly did they have you guys do?
The same thing that we're doing now. Exactly the same thing.
What?
The no-nervy game. 9 people were put on this boat, and the 9 others were put in the building in Nevada, and the game started.
Look, I'm so sorry, but I don't get it. What do the no-nervy game and some telepathy experiment have to do with each other? Am I missing something here?
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany, and the other one is danger. You know how sometimes when you're up against a really tough problem and the answer is just gonna pop something into your head? That's an epiphany. And what do you learn from the epiphany can be transmitted with telepathy. When you add danger to the equation, then it gets easier to transmit the information over telepathy.
So you're saying the no-nervy game was supposed to introduce some element of danger?
Yeah, but it couldn't be any old danger. It had to be life and death. And someone did actually die. A girl. She was in the boat with my brother. I was in Nevada. I've never met her, but I did hear her name. Her name was...
Oh, my apologies. I seem to have disturbed you. Why do you always enter in the wrong moment? Ace, you two must have got strong stomachs. I can't imagine how you could stay in this room for so long. At any rate, Junpei, would you be so kind as to come and help me with something? I'm having a little trouble, and I could really use your assistance. Come on, it'll only take a moment.
I don't want Ace to hear us. We can talk about this later.
Wait! Junpei, what are you doing here? Hurry up. Ah. Alright, so I'm gonna continue with the investigation. Okay, here, when you find this Alice all eyes thing, you remember what Seven told you about that girl? Like, who froze like the other people, but she never unfroze and she remained beautiful and stuff like that? So Junpei starts saying this. Could we need the navel, me in the bottom deck, and the force of knowledge is the library? Then could Alice be in a room somewhere beyond the library? What is wrong? Something on your mind? Okay, this is new. Yeah, I just remember something. Is that so? What about? Well, don't laugh, okay? The Egyptian priestess, an Ice 9. Interesting. And the woman who wouldn't melt, who was recovered from the Titanic disaster. They called her All Ice, which eventually turned into Alice. She was purchased by an English millionaire who called himself Lord Gordon. According to Seven, this ship is where he hid Alice. And you think that he hid her in a small room beyond the library on the bottom deck? Yeah, well, I mean, it's just a theory. Junpei, have you ever heard of the term CAS? CAS? It stands for Solves Life System. It is advanced technology for freezing and preserving organic matter. Put simply, it is a technique that allows one to freeze things without the formation of ice crystals. Normally, if you freeze something fresh, water cells with this cells expands and crystallites, damaging the cell membrane. CAS, however, works different. The object to be frozen is supercooled using magnetic fields, and then, the moment instantly and uniformly, giving ice crystals no time to form. It was originally developed for the preservation of food as an alternative way of normal freezing processes. Now, however, there are rumors it can be used for other things. What do you mean other things? Well, there are obvious medical uses, but perhaps also space travel. Space travel? Are you serious? Surely you've heard of suspended animation, cryogenic freezing? It is a fairly common idea in science fiction books and films. People are sometimes frozen for especially lengthy journeys through space. Whoa, wait a minute there. Are you saying that Alice was frozen using that CAS thing? Well, I'm sure the possibility is quite low, but it is a possibility. If this special ice you call Ice 9 does indeed exist, and if CAS were used to freeze her into that sort of ice instantaneously, do you think she could be alive? Well, can't say that for sure, of course. I'm only talking about possibilities. The melting point for Ice 9 is 96 degrees, right? If she were put somewhere where she wouldn't reach that temperature. That's nuts! Are you really saying she would have defrosted and started walking about? You're quite right. It does sound unbelievable. But if she had, then we would have an explanation for the man we found dead on the floor. You mean the guy dressed like a captain? Yes. He was dead and we found him. Clearly, he was murdered. But if he was murdered, then by whom? It couldn't be one of us. That would be impossible. In order to enter the captain's quarters, one must first open door 1. And the door requires an earth key, prevented us from accessing door 1. Who was the one who opened that door? Santa and Lotus. Right. Clearly the two of them could not have opened door 9, door 1, or any other door for that matter. And who else could have done so? Nobody. After Santa and Lotus used the earth key, they turned back and met up with me and June. Then we returned to the large hospital room and found Ace, 7 and Clover. While we got into the shower room, Ace, 7 and Clover had stayed behind. But it's impossible for those three to open door 1. But what about when June and I took the elevator to door 2? No, it still wouldn't work. We were gone only 5 minutes. No human being could have run to the captain's quarters, killed that guy here, and then run back that fast.
It would be impossible for any of us to be the murderer. That being the case, who could have killed him? Wouldn't it make sense if this killer was someone who had been in the ship for some time? A person like that would know the ship well. They would know all the locations of all the hidden passages and secret doors. The number door would mean nothing to someone like that. It would be a simple thing for them to enter the captain's quarters. Then you're saying the killer was Alice? Well, this is one possible theory. All eyes, Alice. Is she really somewhere on the ship? Maybe this car will give me the access to the forest of knowledge. And the big mystery. What could be beyond that forest of knowledge? Anyway, whatever. I'm gonna have to wait. I can't do anything right now. I'll come back to this later. Okay, and then I'm gonna continue with the investigation. But I'm pretty much sure we're about to finish. But okay, goodbye. Okay, here is the same thing as in the X ending, and you see also the image of her hiding something, but then it stops right here, and she says,
A note.
A note?
Yeah, I found it in a pocket of the guy with the captain's clothes. It says something about darkness of the sinister hand or something.
What the hell? Let me see it.
No, not right.
Hey, Junpei, Clover, what are you two doing? Hurry up.
He's getting mad. I'll show it to you later, alright? Come on, go. We gotta hurry.
From the look of that pocket, it doesn't particularly look like it's just a note. Jeez, what are you thinking? For crying out loud. Okay, can I skip it? Here.
Junpei, Clover.
What's up?
We found it.
Found what?
We found it.
What did you find?
The last door. We found door oh my god, 9.
What? Is this the same? I'm pretty much sure. Well, come on, just follow us. We'll explain on the way. Okay.
Well, if that's the case, wait for me.
We should get going as well.
Junpei, we finally made it.
Yeah, it's finally time. We've reached the end. But something's bothering me. Only 3 to 5 people can go through the numbered door. 7 of us are on our way to door 9. That means that, best case scenario, there will be 2 of us who have to stay behind. 2 people. Is there a way? 4:30. We've only got 9 minutes left. I've got no time to wonder about it now.
Hey, Junpei, June, what the hell are you two doing? Hurry it up.
Let's go.
Let's go, Junpei.
Yeah. I know I told you to explain it later, but honestly, there ain't much to explain. After we split up from you guys, the 4th of us got into the elevator on the left, and that took us to the other side of the grate. After that, we headed down another hallway. It took us down above, and eventually to the number 6 that you found earlier. We opened it and kept going. And there was another locked door behind that, like usual, but this time we had to complete 2 different areas before we could unlock it. Once we went through that door, there was another hallway that went the other direction, towards the stern. So on your way you found the elevator. That's right. So in other words, you kinda did a lap, huh? You came from that side of the side. From that... what? I think I read it wrong. So, where is the number 9 door? Over there, follow me.
By the way, you know, it's because of Santa that we're all here right now.
Huh?
That all 7 of us are going through door 9. You don't get it? Santa, 7, and Lotus. What is the digital root?
9. It's 9.
That's right. They could have just left me behind and kept going, if they wanted to, but they didn't.
Yes, because Santa would...
Yes, because Santa wouldn't let them. He said, we can leave June and the others behind. That is why we were looking for you guys.
Then you got on the elevator and went back to the center staircase.
That's right.
Well, I wouldn't have called that one. That Santa would be the one to stick up for you, I mean.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I don't mean that 7 and Lotus said they wanted to leave me behind. They were just talking about it, and Santa objected to it first.
Is that so? We're here. So, is this... Yeah. There is no other place for us to go. No, just look around. There is a big iron hole at the end of the hallway. Oh, that was Ace Boys. Well, Ace's Boys, not Ace Boys. The other hallways on the left and right are blocked with metal grates. I see. Alright, let's get moving. No way. The 9th door. We're finally here. No doubt about it. This is door 9. Finally, this is the last.
Junpei, look behind you.
Behind?
Wait a moment, I gotta go. Came back?
What? Why? A door and 9. There is another one. Hey, what the hell? What the hell is going on there? There is a red here too, so that means... And of course it wouldn't open. But why? Why the hell are there 2 doors? Do you think perhaps one is the right door and the other is the wrong one?
I don't know about that. That seems unlikely.
What makes you say so?
Well, think about all the rooms we've been through so far. They're full of puzzles, but there are always hints about how to solve them. I'm pretty sure there aren't any rooms when we just have to go with our best guess and leave it to instinct to solve the puzzle. You really think that at the very end of the game, Zero's going to suddenly throw in something that depends entirely on luck?
Then you're seeing some sort of hint in this room?
No, I don't think there's a hint anywhere here. I searched it very well. I was here before. I didn't find anything that might have been a hint, though.
Well, that means...
Yeah, both of these are the right door. I mean, if you think about it, Zero never actually said there would only be one door with a 9 on it.
So, there are two numbered 9 doors. If we split up right...
That is not gonna work. You've got a notebook and pen, right? Can I borrow them?
Yeah, here.
Look at this. You get it? The numbers on the top are all the combinations with digital roots of 9. The numbers on the bottom are people who don't fit. There are only 8 possibilities. If we split up into 2 groups of 3 or 4 people, so...
3 people go through the door and then 4 are left behind. If 4 go through, then 3 are left behind, right?
Yeah.
No way.
Come to think of it. What is this room? It looks like it's a setup for some kind of ceremony, but what kind? Is that an altar? A coffin? No, it couldn't possibly be. Okay, I gave up. I figured we stood around here long enough, so someone would have to volunteer, but I guess nobody's got the guts to do it. What are you talking about? What? You guys didn't figure it out yet? Huh, fine, let me lie to you. Clover was mostly right with her little explanation earlier, but she missed something. She wasn't really wrong, she just... Ah, screw it, let me just write it out. If you try to lead a group of 3 and a group of 4 and get everybody out, Clover is right. But there's there's another way, only one combination though. You split us up into groups of 3, 3 and 1. You can make this combination. Wait, this means... Don't get me wrong here, I'm not trying to copy Ace or anything like that. Even if he hadn't been a hero back in the hospital room, I'd still be saying the same thing.
The same thing? Are you saying...
Yes, I am. I'll stay behind.
Why are you acting so heroic? No, so Eric. How do you pronounce this word? Let me check. Okay, this is kind of really good. Heroic. Heroic. How to pronounce it? Let's see. Heroic. What? Okay. Heroic. It was pretty damn easy, but okay.
Are you some kind of idiot?
I am completely against this. I'll be goddamned if I'm not going to have you all when I was for getting out of here, but what are you trying to mean?
I am against it too. I didn't want to leave Ace behind, and I don't want to leave you either. I don't like that idea. There's gonna be other options.
I disagree as well. Can't say much for you being the hero. Well, there you go, 7. Proposal denied. Clover's right. There's gotta be a better way than this. Doesn't make any sense.
Wait, hold on a minute. I haven't said something. I haven't said anything yet.
Are you agreeing? You want to leave him here?
Nah, I'm against it. I don't want to leave 7 here alone.
Then I don't see how it matters.
I said alone.
Huh?
I said I don't want to leave 7 alone.
He's gonna stay with him, Junpei, you are slow. What the hell are you?
What, don't you get it? I can just leave 1 person. I need 2 more. 3 people, including 7. I'll be leaving behind 3 people. That is my proposal. Now, those are my orders.
What do you mean orders? What the hell makes you think you can order us around? Who the hell is gonna listen to you?
You all will. In 3 seconds, you won't have a choice.
What?
3, 2, 1. Oh no. No. See? I told you.
What? Why? What the hell is that? The gun from the other room. What room? One of the rooms behind door 6. I should know he was going to do this. I should have taken the gun.
Well, it's too late now, fat ass.
Damn it.
Oh, Santa, you too? Now, time for you to start following my orders. Haste, Lotus, congratulations. I've chosen you to come with me. Put your hands on the red. Hey, you deaf? I give you an order. Right, fine. I didn't want to waste any bullets, but you guys just don't get it.
Ooh.
He really shot it? But why? Santa, why are you? Santa, I thought you were one of us. I thought we were friends.
What?
You know about the leaf words and the 4-leaf clover.
What the hell is that shit? I've got no idea.
You're lying.
Shut up. Just shut up, you stupid bitch. You want me to put a bullet in your fucking head?
Santa.
Alright, assholes. What are you still standing here for? Get over here and scan those bracelets. I don't have a day. Huh. What's the matter? Your hearing started to go. Going senile, maybe?
That's it. It's the only way. Please, go. Huh?
No way.
Jumpy, what are you saying? If you stay here, you're gonna be stuck, Jumpy. So will Clover and 7.
I know. But you don't need to worry about us. We will figure something out. Right, 7? Right, you just leave it to us. It's gonna piss me off to do what Santa says, but...
Don't worry about me either. There's still something I have to take care of.
No,
No, you can't. Hey, Lotus, don't come over. Don't worry about me, please. Please.
Go. Oh, alright.
Fine. Alright now, let's get those hands on the scanner panel. What's the holdup? What, you think I'm fucking around here? I don't give a shit about this girl. The red doesn't need a person, you know? All it needs is a bracelet. You get it? Good. Now put your fucking hands on the scanner. I'm not gonna say it again.
Fine.
Good job. Now, Lotus, pull that lever. Soon as the door opens, you get your ass in there. Try anything stupid, and you know what happens, right?
Damn it.
Good, go. Later.
I never expected this from Santa. June. So, what do you want to do, Junpei?
What do you mean, what do I want to do? What can we do?
What the hell is that?
Shh, quiet.
Where is this coming from? Could it be... Hey, I think it's coming from that coffin.
You're right.
Let us open it.
But how?
Oh,
But how?
What are those muscles for? For show?
You're telling me to force it open? You shut up and try. Oh my god. Man is screaming. Damn it. Man, it wouldn't budge. Not another one. Yeah, looks like it. Do you think we have to put the right password that it won't open? I think so. Oh, that's probably him. Whoever or whatever is inside wants out, and now. I know that, but how? With the passcode, I don't think there's much we can do. Isn't there a hint somewhere? Well, let's look for that one.
There is nothing here.
Not making this easy, are they?
Maybe you have to put a 9.
What's the passcode? What am I supposed to do? How can I figure it out?
Well, it was the same that we used. It was the same that Jumpy figured out in the save ending.
I need something.
Truth had gone, truth had gone, and truth had gone. Now truth is deeply in the darkness of the sinister hand.
Oh, what the hell was that? That voice? What?
What's up?
Oh, nothing. He pressed the buttons. Right, left, right, left, right, left. I think it was the correct answer. Just let me check it just in case, but I'm pretty much sure it's this one.
I thought it froze.
One 4 3 8 3 4 2 1.
Huh?
Hey, what the hell are those numbers?
Oh my gosh, are those...
1 4 3 8 3 4 2 1.
No way. Why? Why are you...
Hey.
Oh, is that you, Clever? I apologize for worrying you. Snake? Why? Junpei and Seven, is that you? Is everyone else here as well? Jeez.
You're back!
Oh, so cute.
Gently now. My body's still a little weak.
Oh, you're back! You're back! You're really here! Oh, you're back!
Come on now, what's gotten into you? You act as though I've returned from the grave.
Not as though! You really did! I really thought you were dead! Hey, you jerk! Idiot! Idiot! Idiot!
Oh, they're so cute. I love them so much. I hope Snake gets to get out of the ship along with Clover.
I see. I believe I understand things rather well now. Thank you.
I love him.
In the shower room, there is a dead body wearing my clothes. Because of that, you thought I was dead, correct?
Yeah.
You also discovered the corpse in the captain's quarters and sent it to you on here, in this room. Do I have it straight? Well, the dead body in the captain's quarters is a surprise. Sorry, there wasn't a good time to tell you. Don't worry about it. Well then, I've got a pretty decent idea what will happen while I was indisposed, but it's still something of a mystery who did this and why. The corpse in the shower room that looked like me, and the corpse in the captain's quarters. Why were they killed in that way? You don't know? No, why would I? The guy in the shower room. We don't know who he is, so let's just call him Mr. X. Anyway, this Mr. X is wearing Snake's clothes, but you're wearing some kind of weird robes. That means someone took your clothes and put them on Mr. X. We need to figure out who that was. I apologize, but I have no idea who might have done this to me. I only just now woke up. I was unconscious during all the events you described to me. They must have undressed me and changed my clothes during that time.
When were you knocked out?
When we split up to look for the red.
When did it get...
Oh, when did they get you? Do you remember? It was a small room in one of the hallways on C deck. What happened? The same thing that happened to every one of us when we were abducted. A canister releasing some sort of gas ran into that room. I believe that gas is some of incapacitating agent.
Then that means it was...
0. It looks that way, huh? There is nothing else I have to tell you. When I woke up, I was in this coffin. Why? Why did Zero make Mr. Snake wear Snake's clothes? And how would that benefit Zero? I don't get it. What the hell does any of it mean? And I have no idea how I got the passcode from the coffin either. Truth had gone, and truth had gone. When did those words come from? Why did I feel compelled to push the buttons on the bracelet after hearing them? All I know is my fingers moved on their own. It was like I did it subconsciously. I don't get it. What the hell does any of this mean? And also, Snake and Clover had been subjects in similar experiment 9 years ago.
The ability to access morphogenic field is affected by a couple of things. The first epiphany, and the other one is danger. And someone did actually die. A girl. Her name was,
There had been another experiment conducted on this ship 9 years ago, and a girl had died during it. Morphogenic field theory. The two murders. Switching clothes. The nonary game. Zero. He's the ringleader, the person who trapped 9 of us in the sinking ship. Zero would know everything. If we can uncover Zero's identity, all of our questions will be answered. At any rate, we'll have plenty of time to decipher the details later. For now, it is of utmost importance that we escape. Junpei, it was 4:30 last time you checked the clock, yeah? That means we have less than an hour. We must hurry. Hey, how are we gonna get out of here? Isn't that obvious? Through the other number 9 door. Oh, yeah, you're right. With Snake, we can open the door.
And don't tell me you hadn't figured that out.
Come on, you're gonna tell me these things. I assumed you'd figured it out. Forget it, let's just get going. Oh, Snake is so cool, I love him. Alright, you guys ready to go? Yes.
Yep.
Not yet. Huh? Before we go in, I'd like to check something. You want to check something? Yeah, but before I do, 7, could you pull the lever? I want to make sure we can verify just with the 4 of us. What do you mean? We don't need... Just do it, alright? But if the door opens, don't go in yet, okay? Please, this is really important. I really need to check this, okay? Work with me here. Fine. Alright, that means the 4 of us can go into door 9. So, we knew that already, it's obvious. Obvious, yeah, you're right, it is. Now, what happens if we add Zero's bracelet? What? Zero's bracelet? Why don't you take it out, Clover?
So you did know I had it. I picked it up because I thought it might be useful sometime.
This was on the left hand of the corpse in the captain's quarters. If you look at it, you can see it's got a 0 on the face. Just to make it a little easier to talk about, I'm gonna call the guy we found dead in the captain's quarters Cap. Then I should be able to open the door 9 with just me, Clover, and his bracelet. Though the big question is, if Cap is the mastermind of this game, would he really put one of these bracelets on? Anyway, let's just give it a shot. Clover, give me your hand.
Okay.
Now the captain's bracelet. And pull the lever. I knew it. Now, what does this tell us? Maybe the bracelet has to be on your wrist in order for it to work? No, that is impossible. Did you see how the panel showed a 3rd asterisk when I scanned the captain's bracelet? Whether or not it's on your wrist, it doesn't matter. All you have to do is put the bracelet near the panel for it to register. Looks like you're right. See? So, what does that mean? There is only one possibility. That bracelet is in the number 0. Is that what you're trying to say? That is right.
Then what is the number?
Let's find out. Okay. Okay, let me check a video on YouTube because I'm not smart enough. Okay, it's 7 plus Junpei plus Cap. And I also saw that there is a lot of games still left. So we're gonna do this in different chapters, not only in just this one. Let's try 7, me and Cap. If this combination opens the door, then Cap's bracelet is at number 6.
probably gonna do it like 10 minutes more just to have an hour of gameplay here.
Hey, it opened. The door opened.
What? What does it mean?
Isn't it obvious?
Cap's bracelet is number 6. But doesn't it say 0? This isn't a 0. The symbol on here isn't a number 0. It is a letter O.
Hexadecimal? No, that is not probably it, but...
Well, wait a minute, I don't get it. I mean, we figured out that the Cap's bracelet is 6, right?
Yeah.
Does that mean there are 2 people with 6?
There is, most likely, one person with a 6.
But I don't get it. What about June?
Well, this is only an educated guess, but I think June's number was never 6 to begin with. Her bracelet was flipped.
It was 9.
In other words, June's real number is... 9? That seems the most likely.
Then all of this number door stuff was just a lot of crap?
Why would you say that?
Because if June is 9, the numbers wouldn't match up.
Here.
Here, look.
List of all the number doors June's gone through.
I'll let you know what I'm writing, okay, Snake? And that's everything. I have written down which door she went to, and with whom. I write all of the numbers here. So if you switch 9, when there is a 6 in, the numbers don't work. These are rooted 7, it can open door 4. These are rooted is 2, they can open door 8.
Clover, did you notice anything interesting on that list?
What do you mean?
They're talking about 3, right?
3?
Santa's always in the room with her, and that is what you're saying, right?
Yes, that's right. What about it?
That is quite simple, really. You told me the first time you came into this room. Santa was the first to refuse to leave June behind. And now, doesn't that beg the question why? Why would Santa do such a thing? The answer is easy. Because Santa can open door 9 with only 7 on Lotus. Of course, there is only one reason for that. His number isn't actually 3. Santa's real number. 7, would you be so kind as to modify my sister's equations? Yeah, sure. This is what we're getting at, right, Snake? Thank you. That is exactly right, 7. Santa's true number wasn't 3. It was 0.
No way! Santa is 0?
And June was 9, not 6. Conversely, Santa was 0, not 3. Plus 3 and minus 3. They cancel one another out. Nothing happens out of that order. Santa was still playing by the rules of the nonary game this whole time. Precisely.
So, oh my god. So you're saying that Santa played this whole thing?
I'm not sure if he acted alone or not, but I think it's safe to conclude that he is 0. If my hypothesis is correct.
Oh my god, I never expected Santa to be 0.
Snake's hypothesis. Something doesn't seem right. Jesus' bracelet being flipped. Even if that were possible, that would mean there were 2 number 9 bracelets. And if that's the case,
maybe the other one was also flipped, the 9th man's was also flipped, and it was 6.
Alright, that is enough talking. Let's go. It's high time we went through that door. He's right here. Alright, let's keep going.
I think the sisters go to the bottom deck.
Looks right. Let's head down. Hey, it's a... This is the Neptune symbol. There must be a key around here somewhere. Neptune key. I only have the Uranus key card.
It's a different planet. Plus it's the wrong kind of key.
Let's turn around and go back for now. Yeah. Hey, another door. A card reader this time.
It is the Uranus symbol.
This is the place.
Wow. It's totally full of books.
There are so many, I don't even know where to look. Alright, if we're going to get through that door here, we need the Neptune key. If we split up and look for it. I say we split up and look for it.
Okay.
Very well. Sure thing. Good, let's get started then. We don't have a lot of time, hurry! Oh, I thought... Well, Alice sleeps in a small chamber past the Forest of Knowledge. As if in his search, for a reason he didn't fully understand, Junpei felt close to those particular words flew across his mind. Okay. Let me see here, library. It is not very long. Yeah, none of the following rooms are very long, but still, this chapter would go for so long, but at the same time I want to see it end. I just don't know. I think I'm gonna leave it here. It's kind of late, and yeah, I should probably be leaving this. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow and finish this game. So goodbye.